the last female bee hunter in Europe who works with wild bees and lives with her mother in an abandoned village. They're the last living inhabitants there. Her lives get interrupted by a family of nomadic beekeepers who come to her territory and create a mess. 80% yes. You can understand, I think.
While we were in editing in something like rough cut, we were on mind to not to translate, not to put subtitles, because according to some of the people we called to watch the rough version, it was understandable. We make a couple of focus groups with our colleagues. It was understandable even without translation. So, as Tamara said, 80% it is understandable.
Well, this is exactly what we try to show in our film, that language is the second tool for explanation. The first tool is the visual, and how they communicate between each other. You can understand by the body language. The language is just adds extra charm, I would say, to it, because there is amazing dialogues. But even without this, if you don't understand, you can understand the love that Hatice has for the nature, for the bees. You can understand the conflict that's going on, the fear, just every emotion is very clear. It is, you can say, taking bees as one detail to show the general picture of nature today.
General picture of human relation with the nature.
Yeah, exactly.
And what is very important, okay, I will tell you shortly, this environmental message from this film, I don't want to repeat the same sentence, I'll try something else. All the environmental problems of today, which are one of the biggest issues of modern time, have one root, it is human greediness. And what this film shows is, in a very, very simple way, in two pieces, is how that greediness works, how all of us are exposed to that, exposed to our or someone else's greediness, and we are participating in the global destruction together. So the Sam's family is the mirror of all of us. I'm pessimistic, I don't know about Tamara.
About the future, I can say I am pessimistic about the future of our planet, but I must say that I'm optimistic about the human nature, because we must believe this will change, because if we change our nature, how we are, we will contribute to fixing what we've created, what we've messed up. And this is the one thing you have to be optimistic about. Otherwise, why do we live for? It would be a completely different film. Yes, this family changed a lot. We were shooting with Hatice for 6 months. We had wonderful material, but we didn't have conflict. This would be a different story. We don't know at this point what kind of story. Probably it will more evolve around Hatice and her mother. It would be more of a maybe human relationship story, yes. But the family, it was a long discussion if we should put them in or not, because they were a lot of trouble, even for the shooting. They were not as friendly with us. Yeah, of course, in the beginning. We didn't, before we decide that we are staying with them, we are shooting them also. Because when you work with a protagonist who is not willing to collaborate, it's always 50-50 chance that you might go in a dead end. But we just managed to pull off the truth from them, let's say, under the mask. We observed the differences between the cultures, the cities, and I would just say a very simple message: keep the green parts in your city. They're valuable, very much.
Well, also, I'm glad that this film with this environmental film, you can say, provokes provokes big attention around the world, and I'm really glad that people can see that message in these terrible times when one of the biggest issues of today are environmental issues. I don't believe that films are changing the world. I don't believe in that. But I believe that there is a critical mass that will take it for serious. And who knows, maybe someday something will be changed.